In this is the second to last for 6-1, I promise. 6-1 is very long as far as the little things that it goes through. I'm just taking two of them. I'm taking 52 and 58 and then showing you what to do. I'm also going to start out by explaining why it works, and then I'm going to show you a trick. And the trick is understanding why it works. That's what makes it the trick. But it's an easier way to remember, at least for me. I mean, it's different for everybody. All right, so I gotta kind of take us back. So if I take us back a ways, we have the distributive property, A times B plus C. And that means that I give A to B and A to C, so that equals AB plus AC. All right, so keep in mind, this is a number times another number, and then the same number times a different number. The numbers were never told to you what they look like. So we have to wrap our brains around this idea of a number and what it really is. If you check out the A minus 7 in this particular problem, in each, you'll notice that they are identical. That's serving as the A in the generic distributive property. So it's telling you that because that's a common factor, you pull that out front. So we pull it out front. So we mark A minus 7 out front. So the question is then, what's left? Well, we take our B and our C, the other stuff that was associated with A. This guy here and that guy there. And we plop those together in the same set of parentheses. And that's it. Now, how you multiply this out to check, you know what? That's going to determine whether or not you get exactly back to where you were. Because if you don't distribute the A minus 7 to the 6A and the negative 5, but instead distribute the 6A minus 5 to the A and the negative 7, you will get different answers in that intermediate step. If you completed the entire thing, so you dirty four-letter F-worded this out, then you would get identical answers. Either way, it does not matter. So a trick as to how I remember to do it. First things first, check this stuff inside. Are the things inside the parentheses identical in every single way? If they're not, you can't do this. So are they identical in every single way? The x is positive in both, the 5 is positive in both, and there is only x and 5. So yes. All right, well then that's one of them. Whatever's left to include the sign is the other one. And that's it. You're done. The end. Now, does it get harder? Yeah, well, sort of. Kinda. I'll show you what happens when it gets harder. But this is the idea behind grouping. So this is going to be like an intermediate step in the grouping process. What you pick up here in 6-1 will determine how you do 6-2 and how you do 6-3. 6-3 is kind of a pain sometimes. So this is going to help you get through that. I have like 8 different ways to factor. So if you don't like this particular method, there is another one that there are 2 others that I have videos on. And they are embedded in the page. Only watch them if you just don't like this grouping method. I'm not gonna lie. One of them is if you have to use a calculator, don't use it because it's a hot mess and it will take forever. The other one, the method, if you don't do it just ever so, it falls apart instantly. And there's a lot of memorization and tricks in there, so I don't really advocate that one. But it's there. Some people love it. I've had 3 or 4 people over the years just like, you know what? I love it. It works for me. I'm going to keep it. Perfect. Fine. That's awesome. So that'll be the second to last video for 6-1, and then this next one is the final video.